guys. Obviously, you're 5-0, you're winning, but the rebounding tonight, when you look at that number, just give us a player's perspective. What are things that maybe can help make that less of a concern going forward?
I mean, just attacking practice every day. You know, we do the drills, like the pad drill we do every day in practice, just taking that more serious every time we step on the court. So
we just got to play harder, to be honest. It's been an emphasis in practice, and we'll get it fixed.
There's on the clip.
You mentioned playing hard. Did you feel energy was an issue kind of in the first half or anything like that? And where do you kind of think, not playing hard enough, what's the issue there?
For sure. I think it's pretty obvious we were a little flat. And then I thought Sam again saved the day today, not only with what he produced on the court, but his energy, his enthusiasm gets everybody going, and even the crowd got into it a little more in the second half. I thought in the first half it was just dead kind of all around. And it was important for our team to bring the energy, and coming out when he came in for the first time in the second half, he really brought it and changed the game again.
Flick and then Zach.
When you say flat, just where does that come from?
I think you see the difference in the two teams of us when we're bringing that energy, and that's something we got to really focus on and make sure that we're bringing that every time, because we talk about it all the time. We're not a very good team when we're not playing with a bunch of enthusiasm and excitement, and we got to get to that every point, 40 minutes a game, and then I think we're really good when we're doing that.
So Zach and then Seth.
I guess for either of you, how does that tie into maybe some of the, just these last two games, specifically, these sort of just offensive lulls you guys have hit? And I recognize those things can feed one another in a positive way. The shots are going down, there's a lot of natural energy, but is there kind of a difficulty sometimes in maybe either the energy affecting the shot making, the offense, or maybe the offense affecting the energy and just getting guys a little bit quieter, I guess?
Yeah, I think every team feeds off making shots. If we're being honest, when things are going well, every team has energy, enthusiasm. It's on us to make sure on nights that we're not shooting it very well. It's on us to win the games on the defensive end. And when we get into Big Ten play, there's still going to be games where we don't shoot it well, and we're going to be going up against some of the best teams in the country. We still got to find ways to win the games when shots are not falling. We got to rely on our defense, our togetherness, and our toughness. We got to make strides there going forward, going into Big Ten play.
Seth and then Zach.
You hear it said sometimes that rebounding is kind of an effort stat. When you talk about kind of coming out flat and lacking a little energy tonight, do you feel like improving in that department is kind of what you need to do to get better in the rebounding area, or is there something else on top of the energy that needs to improve?
I mean, I feel like we just need to bring energy every day, and I mean it starts with the bench too. The bench had to have energy as well. So I mean, I don't feel like it's no issue. I feel like we showing effort out there. It's just more about just hitting bodies and squeezing the ball. I feel like we go pretty hard on the rebounds. It's just about squeezing the ball and hitting bodies for real.
Zach and then Trevor.
Tucker, you mentioned that Sam saved the day again. What is it about his energy and what he brings to the table that allows him to bring that energy consistently?
It's so great for us. When he comes into the game, it just changes the game. His energy, like I said, and just what he brings to the table, his physicality down low, and just the excitement that he plays with. Everybody can see it when he's out there. He loves playing the game of basketball, and we all feed off of that. And then the extra effort plays, the toughness plays that he makes is what really makes our team go.
Trevor and then Luke.
Sam, you've been so consistent off the bench. When you are on the bench, what are you kind of paying attention to? And then if the team's struggling like tonight, does that change your mindset on when you do get into the game?
I mean, coming off the bench, I just want to get on the court and give energy every time. Just to see if the starting five start off slow, just come in, bring a different type of energy, different vibe.
Last question, Luke.
For Tucker, right after at the beginning of the second half, they made a little run. They cut the lead down to 6, and then you guys had a big run, and you personally ran off like 13 points in a row. What changed at that point to enable you guys to either get hot or get everything working?
I thought the defensive end. I think I haven't seen it yet or seen the stats, but I know one of our coaches mentioned we had 2 kills in a row, so 3 straight stops. And anytime you're getting stops on defense and you're getting shots on the rim, that's probably going to equal a good outcome for us. And then it just happened, to get swung my way and happen to make a couple shots. But I think on the defensive end is where it really started. We were able to get stops, get out in transition, get easier buckets.
Thanks, guys.